Dimapur Naga Students Union ajilaga din de Hotel Akasha laga conference hall de ekta dedicatory program ekta thakishe. Ajilaga program de Naga Council Dimapur laga president bar luigena Deputy Commissioner Dimapur Tino Chungsi Chang nolibi Naga Women Organization Dimapur aro Kambura Association kan bi ahi kena itu program de attend kurishe. Naga Council Dimapur laga president Ichung Momo Kikon bra kotha kura homoi tai kuishe ki Dnsu'S khandu students laga welfare aro matter support seriously sabo lagi one tai tu kuishe. Kotha kura homoi tai tu bi kuishe ki Naga monon bishibak peace aro unity laga kotha kure. Hulibi reality de itu practice na kura dikhi pai. Itu nimite tai itu encourage kuishe ki Nagas khandu divided na hobo lage hulibi eksat sob aspect grow lagi ona tai to encourage kurise. DC Dimapur Tino Chungsi bra kotha kura homoi tai to kuise ki Dnsu'S khan bi eksat kam guregena kitia issue thakibo itula borde solution pisaru bole tai to encourage kurise. Tai to be advice kurise ki whenever there is an issue tai khan senior civil bodies noilebi alag organizations ke luigina consult korle to bishi bhal hobo na tai to be advice kurise. Ajilaka program de nutun Dnsu'S laga president do Mr. Hinito P. Awomige select kurishe. Ahibi amikan ajilaga program obore detail pra sailabo.
My name is Dnsu'S. I am the Vice President of Naga Student Federation and the convener of High Power Committee, restoring team for the Office of Dimapur Naga Student Union for the tenure 2024-26. Today, it is a great pleasure to welcome each one of you to this solemn and symbolic dedicatory come change of guard program for the elect office bearer of Dimapur Naga Students Union. I would also like to extend my special warm greetings to our distinguished guest, Dr. Tino Chungsi, the Deputy Commissioner of Dimapur. I also would like to welcome our Ino E. Kikon, President Naga Council, and his esteemed colleagues. I also would like to welcome our Naga Women Hoho Dimapur, headed by President and her colleague. I also welcome our GB Union Dimapur, headed by Mr. President and his esteemed colleague. I also welcome our Reverend candidate who willingly came forward to pray and bless our new office bearer of Dimapur Naga Students Union. I also welcome our brother Proto Solo Rako, who is going to perform today. I warmly welcome all the senior, my respected senior of NSF and the senior leader of Dimapur Naga Students Union, whom we consider them as the light and the pride of the organization. And I also would like to extend my warmest welcome to all the unit leaders of Dimapur Naga Students Union, who is the pillar and the backbone of Dimapur Naga Students Union. I also would like to welcome the newly elected office bearer of Dimapur Naga Students Union for the tenure 2024-26. And my warm welcome to the all team headed by Moa Younger to this solemn program. Last but not the least, I would also like to welcome the media fraternity who always willing to come forward to cover the program whenever the organization required for. And today, taking advantage of this stage, with due permission from our chairperson, let me also take a few time in the name of welcome address to share my minds with the congregation today. Let me put in this manner. We all know the Naga society is too fragmented today. Where are we heading and what is the way forward? I think we are blindly in the space. That is what I want to put in this term. Today, taking advantage of my seniors leader present here and the unit leader present here, I want to put across certain questions upon all my respected leaders. How many times does Dimapur Naga Students Union have to invite the Naga Student Federation to restore the office of DNSU? Think it over. Time and again. It is not the first time. It is a leader like us to think over and come up with a formula that can restore permanent peace and permanent settlement within the family of DNSU. I think we are too much tribalistic in our approach today. We should do away with our individual interests, the tribalistic mindset that we have, and bring forward to the common platform and breaking down the common platform. I think it's time for us to safeguard the common platform, to restore and bring unity among the Naga people in large, rather than we thinking about the self-centric or the self-motive that we have or the self-interest that we have within ourselves. My dear senior leaders and my dear unit leaders, I think it's time for all of us to retrospect and introspect where we have gone wrong today. Why are we always inviting the NSF to restore the family matters? Is it not our moral responsibility to bring a collective decision within our own family? I'm also a senior of Dimapur Naga Students Union. I was restored by High Power Committee NSF way back 2019 when my respected President Sedevile was there. I was also the Assistant General Secretary of Dimapur Naga Students Union. I was vying for Vice President or General Secretary at that time. I was not satisfied. But just to safeguard the interest, to safeguard the common platform, to safeguard the office of Dimapur Naga Students Union, I accepted my post. And whereby, with the teamwork, we could have achieved many great things. And I proudly say, under the leadership of Sedevile, we have done great things. I think it's time for all of us to bring a change in a positive manner. Rather leaving aside all our self-interest, motive, and breaking down the common platform of today like Dimapur Naga Students Union. Today, I would also like to put forth the challenge to the new tenure. It's time for a leader to strengthen the union, the organization. It's time for a leader to unify the Naga people in large. We have so many divisions among the Naga people. One side we try to cover up, one side it becomes a loophole again. I think today, as a leader elected today, it's a challenge for all of you. And if you progress in your work or in your responsibility tomorrow, it will be a testament for all of you. That is what I want to remind the new tenor of Dimapur Naga Students Union today. I have taken much time in my welcome address, but I also would like to announce one thing, that High Power Committee NSF will be endorsing to review and to re-amend the Constitution very strongly to the new tenor. We will also be giving in the writing form after the program. So with this short speech, with this short welcome address, I would love to end from here. May God bless Naga Student Federation. May God bless Dimapur Naga Students Union. May God bless Naga people. Kuknalim.
I bring one greeting from the office of the Naga Student Federation. At the first place, I extend my heartiest congratulations to the HPC NSF, led by my friend Dnsu'S, the Vice President of Naga Student Federation, on these occasions for the dedicatory program for the tenure 2024 to 26. Your hard work have well paid it off. At the same time, you have tackled maturely in bringing all us together in this roof and staying true to the motto of the Naga Student Federation for unified limbs and glories of Nagas. Today, it was already 77 years ago, where a visionary leader across from various Naga inhabited area came together with a vision, with a purpose to secure a definite future for the Naga people. What culminated was the formation of the Naga Student Federation on 29 October 1947. Thus far, with the active support and cooperation of our federating units and our subordinate body, the Naga Student Federation has emerged much more stronger, with a renewed sense of direction and purpose, deeply committed to serve in best interest of our Naga people and the Naga homeland, spread across 2 nations, 4 states under the union of today, India. Today, I'm also pleased to acknowledge the Dimapur Naga Students Union for remaining steadfast as one of the vital pillars in the tumultuous yet history journey of Naga Student Federation, as a conscious keeper of the Naga people. I, on behalf of my colleagues, congratulate the Dimapur Naga Students Union for the tenure 2021 to 23, led by my friend, Mo Younger Chairman, for successfully completing the tenure in spite of all odds and differences and all the challenges. Dnsu has played a pivotal role in fostering academic excellence, providing vital support in times of need, and promoting harmony among the student community in the state. And I'm confident that all of you and our union will continue to serve as a beacon of hope and aspirations even in the days to come. I also extend my heartiest congratulations to the new team of Dnsu that will be led by Hinato Piawumi, who will be manning the office of Dnsu for the tenure 2024 to 26. I'm sure that you will do justice to our students' community. They're in a journey as a union. I'm very sure that you will not have an easy time. There will be always push and pull, but I'm very sure that you will fulfill, you will do justice to our students' community. Today, I want to remind all of us present here today that our gathering here is not just a mere gathering that took place by chance, but a testament of our Almighty God, who have brought us with a purpose to shoulder the responsibility and the cause for our students' community in particularly and a society in general. We should always be reminded that there are thousands of young people who have raised faith and hope on us. Therefore, it is our responsibility to bring the change they hope to see. Deliver what it dues, for we cannot afford to fail them. We cannot allow our actions which will jeopardize our union and our Naga society to future degrade in political camp groups based on our tribal and territorial line. We must be able to see beyond the divisions and boundaries and become the driving force in bringing our fragmented parts into one large, strong family. Let us work cohesively to facilitate unity among ourselves in order to bring at lasting peace and meaningful coexistence in Naga homeland and the entire region. Together, we have fought so many good fights, but as long as a societal antagonisms prevail, our commitment cannot be put to the rest. We must endeavor to protect and preserve all that we have in our culture, in our land, while also sparing not effort to eliminate those elements and practices which are against the social and economic progress of our people. Together, we will press forward to promote the interests of our students' community and our people and our homeland for the unified limbs and glories of the Nagas. May God bless Dnsu. May God NSF. Good night.
I have no much idea to share with all these young generations. Yet, I have my own remark on this Naga Student Federation, Dimapur. This is the second time we are having installation program. And I'm sure you'll not invite me another installation program for this particular dinner. You see, if you see, there's something wrong in Dimapur Naga Student Union. Dimapur Naga Student Union was a very vibrant, very disciplined, and apex student organization in Dimapur, who are taking a very proactive movement for social well-being of the citizen, particularly the welfare of the student community. That was highly appreciated some years back. Now, rightly, our convener has already mentioned that this is the second and third time we are doing this. These practices, we need to totally go away from this. And I'm sure the new office bearers, when they take office, they will take a very concrete decision on this one. This appears Dimapur Naga Student Union have no constitution. There is no guidelines. Why, for a particular dinner, they have dissolved 2 select committee selections. And the third one has come from NSF High Power Committee. And I'm sure Dimapur is the best, most populated, most advanced city in the Nagaland. We should try to have a very concrete guidelines, constitution, based on which the student union should take up all these issues. If you see Dimapur, how many institutions we have, is in terms of hundreds. And how many students we are expected? We expect lakhs of students in Dimapur. And today, like these occasions, we should have had in this public ground with all the student members. But we have a very, yes, I don't know, all whoever are present here are the leaders. Yet, it will be good, and it should be involving in all the students as far as the higher students. We should not have such a small gathering for such a prestigious office to be installed. And I'm also wonder, to be in office in Dimapur Naga Student Union, why should we fight so much? Why should we create so much disagreement among ourselves? I'm sorry, I will disagree with our convener that Naga society is fragmented. This word, we should never use it. The more we use the word, the more we'll be disunited. We should no more repeat on such words, but we should try to build up among ourselves. I'm very happy that this time, Dimapur Naga Student Union office bearers, the elected ones, I really appreciate and accepting them that they have agreed, they have accepted and understand each other. Because of that, we have come here today. So this should be the attitudes. This should be the mindset of our Naga society, and we should go ahead. We took so many times, so many years, in every level, unity, unity, peace, peace, but we never put in practice. We just give lecture, we just talk among ourselves. It is never penetrated, it is never in the practice. Because of that, we are not able to come out. Let us forget about this unity word and the word fragmented. But let us go ahead. What is responsibility ahead with us? We should sincerely, we should genuinely follow up and take up as per the guidelines, because every association union have its own constitution and associations. Every member are supposed to be guided with those constitution. With that, I think we will be able to proceed. Now, Dimapur Naga Student Union is one of our Naga Council unit. Naga Council inducted the student union because they are the youngest generation in our society. But they are going to be the future generations. And they should also be inducted in a senior level where our Nagas are doing, where our Nagas are moving on. Dimapur Naga Council, we have 20 tribes. 4 are from South Nagas. And we work together. And that we should try to build up among ourselves and see that the Nagas are not divided. Yes, we all agree, certain issues, we may have different activities. Certain issues, we may have some differences. But what is the need of the hours? What is the need of the day? We must understand, we should accept each other and work it forward. So on behalf of Naga Council Dimapur, I welcome all these newly elected members to the Naga Council, and also Naga Council with its own limited resources or its own limited jurisdiction, we will support, we will give our support, and we will always be behind you. Saying on this, I have a little mind to share with you is of the last few months experience, because Dimapur Naga Student Union is supposed to have formed by November, October last. For the last 6 months, we have been working without them. And we have already come across a lot of issues where the student bodies are needed to be involved. But somehow we have missed. Now the Dimapur Naga Student Union, of course, you need not take in other ways also. I'll be coming into the practical. This is a student body. I will request that and suggest that the student body should confine within your welfare and well-being of the student community on the priority. Yes, being in a society, you have to involve in many of the organizations. But this is the body, the highest body of the student community. we must give priority on this student union, the student community. As I have mentioned, so many institutions we have. If you see the result of HSSLC, recently it was announced, and the top 10 in both the sections, HSLC and HSLCC, the toppers are mostly from Dimapur institution. And we should also analyze, student bodies the elders should also analyze that up to the class 10 level and 12 level, there are a lot of achievement. But whether those students are continuing their study, are performing well, and what are the achievements, we must also assess on this and see that Dimapur, if we really want Dimapur belongs to us, if we want to really settle in Dimapur, we should also assess in all this. And it is time that student union should always collaborate with the educational institution, because our student main activities, priorities must be for creating the educational environment, for creating the unity among the students. The unity, the closeness will come from students, because once we are educated, once we learn during our student life, that remains forever with us. So the opportunity, we should also take care of all this. Of course, I need not emphasize on this, but the situation compels me to remind all of you that leaders is not for a title. It's not for the title, not for the position. But it is about how profound impact by you on the people, on life around you. It is definitely an act of service. It is about the inspiration of how we inspire the people near us to dream more, to do more, to become higher and higher. That must be our attitude. You must shape the students all around this. Now, a lot of talks, a lot of disturbance among the students in the town. And these are also some of our duty, where we should properly identify, we should properly see that our students are not going astray with so many in the social element activities. That is our responsibility. So, with this, of course, with a few of my mind, I once again congratulate the new office bearers, and as you take up the new assignment, I hope that you will continue to guarantee your those knowledge, and you will officiate the Dimapur Naga Student Office with wisdom and patience. Now, with this, I once again wish all the best to the new office bearers. Thank you very much.
It's a privilege for me to be a part in these dedicatory programs of the Office of the Dimapur Naga Student Union. I would like to thank the High Power Committee, convener, and also his team for inviting me, and also to say a few words of greetings on this occasion. At the outset, I would like to thank the new team of Dimapur Naga Student Union, and also we hope that we'll all work together for the betterment of our district, and also for the Naga Student Federation High Power Committee for bringing a solution to these long-standing issues which we have settled amicably, and hope that with the involvement and with the taking over the charge by the new team, our Dimapur especially student fraternities, will grow better. I won't take much time, but I would like to just say a few words. Like Dimapur, when I joined, that is my main aim, objective, and I used to share with our civil societies. Like, let's make Dimapur a better place to live. That is my vision, and I always say to this whenever we have a meetings. Today, we are very happy, and we see that unity is there among us, because in this kind of function, we see many leaders, many civil societies have attended this program, and this means a blessing to the new team also. And also, on behalf of the district administration, I would like to congratulate and also like to say that we will all work together for bringing Dimapur a better place. Here, just a few advice I would like to say to our new team. As a student, as a youngsters, I have also experienced in my life, in my service life, like whenever we tend to face problems, we don't want to take advice of others also. But it is not like that. Today, there are lots of our senior elders led by our President Naga Council Dimapur, and also Naga Mothers Association, and also Congress Union. Though they are seniors, though they may not be educated like us, but they are well experienced in dealing with all these situations. Whenever I used to face issues, problems, I used to call them, I used to consult them, because they know the experience, through their experience, how to deal with the situations. So I'd like to request the new team, whenever you have this kind of issues, definitely as a person, as a team, in a society, in an organization, there will be always differences in our perceptions, in our suggestions. But it doesn't mean this cannot be solved. Always try to consult our seniors, and definitely they will give us a solutions. And with that, I would say we all know Dimapur, where all Naga society resides. And I used to say Dimapur is a mini Nagaland. And definitely, if we work together and if we have a unity in Dimapur, definitely it will be a good example for other places, other Naga societies also. And with this, I would like to thank you once again. And I'd like to say that as we move forward together, we know that you will all have we will all cooperate and work together to find a solutions to solve a problems. And also with that, from administration side, we are always will be there to guide you, to assist you, to help you in whatever needs you have. And also, I would like to say, taking this advantage, as we are approaching our ULB election also. So I would like to request all civil societies here present here, let's work together so that the election should will also be conducted in free and fair manners. With these few words, I conclude my speech, and I also like to congratulate the new teams, and also like to thank the NSF and also the High Board Committee for making this program a success. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to each and every one of you. First of all, I give thanks and glory to our Almighty God. In spite of the hustle and tussle for the past 3 or 4 months, God has showered blessing and wisdom to the High Power Committee, NSF, headed by my dear friend, Tisidin. And that's how we all are here together, get it here in this manner. Respected Chairperson, my respect to the High Power Committee NSF, respected President NSF and his team colleagues, respected President Naga Council Dimapur and his team colleagues, my highest respect to the Deputy Commissioner Dimapur, beloved Pastor, my dear friends from media fraternity, ladies and gentlemen. As I stand here this afternoon to address this gathering, as the President for the last time, I would like to begin by saying that it has been a great privilege and honor for me to have been given the opportunity to serve the Union. Looking back in the past 2.5 years, it has been an exceptionally busy year. We have had to deal with a rapid succession of important events and situations, many of which are still unfolding. Indeed, for me, personally, it has been a most eventful period throughout the tenure, at times challenging, but on the whole, most rewarding experiences. Today, it is not my intention to list out all that we have accomplished. I believe they speak for themselves. But rather, I would like to congratulate and urge the new team under the dynamic leadership of Hinoto P. Aomi to assume the position with humility, commitments, dedication, and determination, to uphold and defend the interests of the group, and to strengthen the position of its member in society, which is not new to him because of his vast experiences. This is your time. All the very best for the coming years. Let me conclude on a note of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank our Almighty God for His guidance and love throughout the tenure. I would like to express my gratitude to all my wonderful seniors, friends, and family for their invaluable support and advice throughout. I would also like to express my heartfelt appreciation to the administration, Commissioner of Police, and to all the civil society organizations headed by the Naga Council Dimapur for their support, encouragement, and contributions from the very beginning. My appreciation and sincere thanks to all the affiliating units of DNSU, whose efforts day in and day out have kept the wheel running smoothly. Lastly, and most importantly, I would like to thank all my executives and assembly affairs for the confidence and trust that you have placed in me, and it has been a privilege and honor to have worked closely with all of you throughout the tenure. Thank you. God bless DNSU. Long live DNSU. Gugnalim.
Thank you, Chairperson, for giving me this time. Thank you, NSF. Once again, seniors and units leaders of DNSU, the High Power Committee, and especially the Dimapur Student Union, for bestowing their trust and faith upon me. And also, I want to thank to all the units of DNSU for sending their most capable candidate, who are young, energetic, and have a great vision for the student community and the Nagas. I am so blessed with such a good team, with all this dedication and the sincerity they possess. And with that conviction, I believe this team can perform very well. Dimapur Naga Student Union does not belong to any particular political organization or individual. Dimapur Naga Student Union belongs to all the Nagas. And in the office of the Dimapur Naga Student Union, there shall be no such Eastern Naga. There shall be no such Tinimi Naga, Central Naga, Southern Naga, Western Naga, or Northern Naga. There shall be only one Naga, my beloved brother and sister. It is a platform to address the issues and grievances of the student community. And that shall be our daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner. There are so many issues to discuss, and that shall be discussed and carry on in the days to come. It will be our daily activities. However, this platform will not only be a platform of issues and issues after issues, but will also be a platform to promote peace and harmony, to advocate the policy of unity and love among the Nagas. Dimapur is a place of multi-diverse city. People of different religion, race, and culture are living with us. knowing that the Nagas are peaceful, loving citizens. We should continue to do so, living with them in peace, in harmony. But also, let us be very cautious to prevent anything that is a negative impact to our social, cultural, and economic well-being. And as in one such situation arises, the state government, the administrator, and the union should work together hand in hand, accepting each other's differences, understanding each other's problem, finding a proper way of mechanism to tackle such issues. I believe that the NGOs should not only be a pressure group, but should also be a platform to serve as a bridge between the government and the general public. While we are preoccupied with so many issues, with so many petty issues and problems, we are forgetting the most important thing in life. And I'm sorry if I'm very blunt. Our society has been languishing under a great disharmony. As a result of bad seed sown by a certain section of people in pursuit of their selfish interests. Nepotism, clanism, ism, and misguided sense of superiority have divided the Nagas for so long. And it is of paramount importance that we end this during our time. These diseases are prevailing in the Naga society for so long. We are all sick and we are going to the wrong doctors who is giving us a wrong prescription. And in order to do away with this sickness, this disease, it is high time to stop visiting the wrong doctors and be cautious enough to choose the right doctor who will help us. So let us all come together, end this during our time, and hand over a better society to the younger generation. The future belongs to us. We are the leaders of tomorrow. And 10 years or 20 years by now, we are the one who is going to control the state political affairs and administration. And it is up to us, what kind of future do we want? My beloved brother and sister, the history have taught us a lesson. We cannot deny the fact that there were good times and bad times too. The history of good times, the history of love and unity among us. But also the history of misunderstanding among us. We cannot deny the fact that Nagas have gone through some darkness. And it is up to us which one to choose, the good history or the bad history, to make an exemplary out of it before handing over to the next generation. It is our time to fight this back. I remember back days in Delhi, when I was campaigning for the president post in Nagasi in Delhi. My first campaign was with Zilorang people. I carried out the slogan of, there shall be no such Eastern Naga, Tinimi Naga, Central Naga, Southern Western Naga, there will be only one Naga. And I still carry on this slogan and will continue. Let us not lose hope, but be positive, be focused. Because in all the story, in all the holy book, be it Quran, Gita, or Bible, always the good wins and the evil lose. And the battle is never lost for those who don't give up. Our God is a living God. He is not like any other God. He died, but he resurrected from the dead. He is the God that overcome the dead. We are God's chosen people. We have been distracted by so many problems, social problems, but we are forgetting one most important thing: the love, the unity among the Nagas, who have divided us that we don't know. But we do know that we can end this during our time and hand over a better society to the coming generation. It is said that the Nagas are God-chosen people. That is why the Nagas flag represents the rainbows, a rainbow after a storm, representing with yellow, green, and blue background, 6-edged star of Bethlehem, right across the top corner of the flag. That signifies the honesty, the courage, the prosperity, wealthy, and the presence of God with the Naga people, we are forgetting the God's calling also. My beloved brother and sister, the issues will be only issues if you do not connect each other with heart. It's time for pointing out the mistake, pointing out the sickness, and we all come together with understanding and fight this. I once again thank you all for giving me this privilege. I believe that my team will perform well. I was told by one of my seniors that even to do justice, for the justice, there is a price to pay. Me along with my team, we are all prepared and ever ready to be the price of the students and the Nagas community here in Dimapur. And with the ULB election knocking at the door, I extend my warm greetings and best wishes to all the candidates from the office of the Dimapur Naga Student Union. It is your right to participate in the electoral process by exercising your votes. So choose wisely and vote to elect your representative. Also, like I have said, Dnsu'S does not belong to any political group or any individual. So maybe courtesy visit is fine, but I would like to request to all the present members, office bearers of Dnsu'S, to kindly refrain yourself from any sort of political campaign under the banner of Dnsu'S. Thank you all. God bless the Nagas. God bless NSF. God bless Dnsu'S. Good things are coming. Yes, we can. Kuknalay.